One day, two monks were walking along a country road. They were on their way to another village to help bring in the crops. As they walked, they saw a woman trying to cross a muddy river. She was dressed in a beautiful silk kimono and was obviously very wealthy. She looked afraid to soil her clothes or get wet. The older monk approached the woman and said, "Don't worry, I can help you. I will carry you across the river." He lifted her in his arms and carried her to the other side. The woman thanked him and walked away. The younger monk was shocked by what he had seen. He knew that monks were not supposed to touch women, let alone carry them. He felt angry and jealous. He thought, how could he do that? He broke the rules. He is not a good monk. He must have some ulterior motive. Maybe he wanted to impress her or seduce her. He is a hypocrite and a sinner. He did not say anything, but he kept these thoughts in his mind. He could not enjoy the scenery or the conversation. He was too busy judging and condemning his companion. He was too busy feeling stressed and frustrated. They walked for a few hours and reached the village. They helped the farmers with their work and then prepared to leave. As they were about to depart, the younger monk could not contain himself any longer. He burst out, "How could you do that? How could you carry that woman across the river? You know that we are not supposed to touch women. You broke the rules. You are not a good monk. You are a hypocrite and a sinner." The older monk looked at him with a calm and compassionate smile. He said, "My dear friend, I carried her across the river and then I put her down. Why are you still carrying her?" The younger monk was speechless. He realized that he had been holding on to his anger and resentment for hours. He realized that he had been torturing himself with his own thoughts. He realized that he had been the one who broke the rules. He had not been mindful of the present moment. He had not been compassionate to himself or others. He had not been free of stress and frustration. He had been carrying a heavy burden that was not his to carry. He felt a wave of relief and gratitude wash over him. He bowed to the older monk and said, "Thank you for teaching me this lesson. I'm sorry for being so foolish and rude. Please forgive me." The older monk smiled and said, "There is nothing to forgive. You have learned something valuable today. You have learned how to let go of what does not serve you. You have learned how to be free of stress and frustration." This is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. Now, let me explain to you how you can apply this knowledge to your everyday life. The story teaches us that stress and frustration are not caused by external events, but by our own thoughts and reactions. We often create our own suffering by holding on to negative emotions, judgments, and expectations. We often carry unnecessary burdens that weigh us down and prevent us from being happy and peaceful. The solution is to let go of what does not serve us. To let go of the past and the future. To let go of anger and resentment. To let go of fear and worry. To let go of attachment and aversion. To let go of ego and pride. To let go of anything that does not belong to us. By doing these things, you will be able to let go of what does not serve you. You will be able to get rid of stress and frustration immediately. You will be able to live a more mindful and joyful life. I hope this story and this advice have helped you in some way. I hope you will try to apply them to your own situation and see the results for yourself. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure to activate the notification bell, so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I post new stories and tips every week to help you live a better and happier life. I appreciate you if you have made it this far. Leave a comment if you have any questions or feedback. And share this story with a friend who might benefit from its message. Thank you for watching.